big.
Oh. Well, the like actual like don't die in a crash part is back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, All right, howdy, welcome back to the channel. So I haven't made any videos myself about our race team or the Champcar race that we participated in. I figured we'd let that kind of play itself out as we actually do a race coming up in March. But just a quick introduction. This is our Jetta Champcar. I think it's an 85 or 86 MK3 or something. It doesn't really matter. It's a shell of what it used to be. This is actually, it's heavily modified for Champcar racing. It's got a full welded cage, race seats, updated race clutch, and it has a VR6 swapped in it from a later model Passat, which we've taken out and done a little bit of work too. But other than that, it's fairly stock. Oh, I think it's got a bigger rear sway bar and a bunch of other race bits, and you know, it's just a pretty rough beater race car meant for endurance racing, and it's an absolute blast on the track. If you go to Doug's channels on Doug's Cars, you can see some of the backstory for this car. But today we needed a parts car, and we needed some bits off of, you know, some spares and whatnot to help us on the track in case something came up. So I purchased a parts car, and I'm gonna cut to that right now. All right, so here she is. This I can't even call this a car. This is a Biohazard, but it does contain one secret, which I'll get to here in a little bit. Some of you know Vag products might know what I'm talking about, but yeah, this was a $500 absolutely disgusting but potentially running Passat that I'm seeing now for the first time, and apparently it sat under a tree for many years. Oh shit! Well, that's not working. This isn't really working. I really, again, this is the second time I've actually seen this car. It just got offloaded by the wrecker about 30 minutes ago, and it's gross. So the thought process, you know, we could use the wheels, some of the suspension components, trailing arms, but it is disgusting. It's a Biohazard. I don't even really want to go in it at this point. Holy, oh man. But it is a 5-speed, so that is, you know, parts and components we can definitely use for the race car. Again, there's not a whole lot of useful bits in here, but let's pop the hood and see what she's got going on under here. This is gross. All right, so yeah, this one has a VR6 in it. So that's the only reason why we bought this. Supposedly it runs, there's something wrong with the ignition. Apparently it has bad gas or whatnot, but you know, for $500, this is apparently a running VR6, and you know, there's a lot of other obvious parts on here that we could try to use to aid our racing endeavors. So yeah, I'm not gonna have any really more videos of this car really. We might try to make it run tonight, but other than that,
You're not gonna have any more videos because you're gonna be dead from.
oh man, I check out the driver's door. Yeah, again, Mike's seen it for the first time too. It's disgusting. I should try to get in the trunk, see if there's anything back there, but that's why we bought it. It has a VR6 in it. It was $500, and hopefully we'll get all that stuff out.
Came with an indoor swimming pool. Hell yeah.
And just trash it. Yeah, you see the seat knuckle there? We can take that gauge cluster and make our race car lower mileage. Is there a trunk release over there? Yeah, the door doesn't close. It's probably why it's full of water.
Way too much for this.
I didn't. It didn't look that bad in the Facebook ad, so that's part of it.
I don't see one.
No. Oh yeah.
Barely. That was the old road.
Oh.
Audio cable? Don't edit that out.
Nope. Hey, but it does have a title though.
No, look at that cable.
Get some track tunes.
We can get our money back and combo.
Put a second rear mirror in it. Oh.
Did we notice it didn't close?
No. I didn't ask any questions, you know. AAA is gonna fire us. But yeah, that's the Biohazard VR6. Woo! Oh, the check engine light's on, you know? God darn. It's a little bit of play. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait, do that again.
It's so bad.
There's like reverberation. Oh my god.
It has an exhaust. Some exhaust.
Ah.
Why are they all dented? I don't understand.
From jumping it.
Every oil pan is dented. Where did you find that?
A lot of flex pipes.
No, that's just the right amount of flex pipes.
Appreciate that the mounts are still.
No, yeah, they're all the same. Yeah,
Okay.
we can take most of this car. Yeah,
Most of it.
We can take most of this car.
They didn't get rid of any of the mounts.
They got rid of the.
You're in gear. Oh, it's with the LSD, right?
Now it really sounds like it's Jetta.
I know. I'm still super impressed that it runs.
It runs a lot better with this.
I mean, what do you think? Just a little map?
The engine sounds way better when you can't hear it over the exhaust. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't there?
Gold, yeah. The whole, it's like
We just had like a whole
7 of them.
thing.
7 of them.
Yeah, man. We really made our money back in this one already.
Oh yeah.
No battery, though.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
Everything works.
You know what? We're keeping it. This is already better than our
We'll bring it back to the auto auction. See if we get $1,000 for it. I mean, the engine doesn't even bounce around like ours.
It did a little bit when you did it the first time. Wait, no, yes, right there. Hold on.
You missed a bolt.
I don't know what you were gonna
Let Tyler get it.
unbolt with a hand. Okay, here, go ahead. It's got the Clarkson method. That's it. That's fine.
Is it in there?
Don't strip it out.
I don't see it.
Just be real careful. It's just right there. It's really
Oh, watch that. What's a good light bulb? There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. Coming.
Hold on, let me just, I gotta unclip the
Yeah,
lights
there's a couple
here.
lights
Yeah.
he has to get.
There we go.
Got it.
Maybe not.
You need a bigger one?
I think Stone's the only one with a bigger eyeball than this.
Oh, that's like mounted to the frame. That's not gonna just pop off.
Well, you can access the bolt now, looks like.
Go ahead and evacuate the refrigerant.
Well, I thought we were gonna have AC in the car now.
God, this is the most whole street thing we've ever done.
I don't know. You really should be doing this on the side.
But when I started
With the fireworks.
when I started making this video, I didn't have a plan, but I kind of like where it's going now.
No plan is best plan.
Why don't we just open up the Forest Survey's room?
So everything's everything's set now. Oh wait, hold on, the power steering is in the way. Oh, we have that.
Wait, we do?
Right? It's just like
It's
I mean, it's closed, man. We could actually take it off. Here, hey.
here, get your tool.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Sorry. And that's my snippy screwdriver. Wait, did you label those wires first? Yeah. All the ones that are cut way back.
Ah, yeah. Wait till the good fluid starts to come out.
You sound like
Yes,
a,
it
you sound like a
does.
Dracula.
You're up.
You sound like a Dracula and another Dracula.
Draculas.
Tell me more about buddy bleeding.
What are you bleeding?
Does that have to be a buddy? What kind of buddy are we talking
It's gonna
about?
be your best buddy.
Best buddy?
I don't know. Stone's helped me buddy bleed before, and he's a loser. Some customers gonna bring us a little early.
This will not be in there. Nothing to do with this going on.
Yeah, we're restoring this.
Yep. Some asshole, conditions.